play and just knowing that they were going to make that call, and I presume you practiced it a time or two prior to that.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question? It like cut off like a little bit of it. I didn't hear all of it.
Can you just talk about the touchdown play, practicing it, preparing to do it, and then executing it in the game like that?
So the touchdown, I'm just honestly grateful for the opportunity Coach Novell gave me for being in that personnel set whenever I got the opportunity to score. During practice, I think we ran it a couple of times. I think we ran it once in actual team, and I think we ran it once in like a walkthrough setting right before practice. But that was really just about it. He told me if we're going to run it, I better get the first down, or if I'm put in a good situation, get a touchdown. So, and I thought we did that.
Hey, Wyatt, what's going on in your mind before the play, knowing that the expectation is to score? And then secondly, what was the reaction like from teammates and kind of celebrating your first career touchdown?
I knew as soon as I went in that they were going to call the play, and I knew as soon as he called, I was going to score, honestly, because of the defensive front and everything. But as soon as I went in motion, like I said, I knew I was going to score. The O-line got a great push. As soon as I scored, I think it was Preston like stood right over me, and the O-line just like congratulated me and everything else. Baby tried lifting me up. We attempted it, but it ended up looking good.
We're going to Kurt.
Wyatt, I know we talked to you before the season, kind of after you got put on scholarship, about you the moment in your life of thinking I might never play football again. I guess obviously there's the hope, and I bet you will score more. But was that moment in the moment just the culmination of all the work to kind of get to this point?
It honestly was just, like I said, it was just a blessing, and I'm like so grateful for the opportunity, because like in my mind, like I shouldn't be here based off of my story. And everything else. So I'm just a kid from Leesburg with just a great opportunity to play on this football team and at this great school.
Keeping with that, obviously transferred from Western Michigan. Really, you ended up redshirting last year, but you're playing now. Just talk about the year, how the year's been for you, and just kind of what you've been working on.
I feel like I've grew as a person. I felt like at Western Michigan, playing quarterback, I felt like I was kind of selfish in a way, because I feel like now that I'm able to play all the special teams, I'm getting a little bit more snaps on offense. I feel like I can contribute more to the team, and I'm just like truly grateful that Coach Novell gave me the opportunity to show him that. Because that's all I told him as soon as he came in. He asked me to move positions, and that's all I really wanted to help this team win. I know we didn't get a win Saturday, but and that's not where we want to be. But we just got to keep striving to get better.
Wyatt, you spent some time at a mid-major program, non-Power 5, and you've put in sort of that hard work to make it here. Can you kind of maybe share some insight into, you're in a locker room like that up in Michigan, and those guys are so excited for the opportunity, I guess, just to be on scholarship somewhere playing football and the expectations you have there. And then when you come to a place like Florida State, I don't know how different sort of, the caliber of player, their expectation, they sort of believe that, they've kind of made it, and how important it is to have the chip on your shoulder and the hard work ethic that you kind of bring. And do you see that? Is it different, the player that ends up at a place like Western Michigan and Florida State, in terms of how hard they work?
I feel like I'm a totally different player than I was at Western Michigan. Like I said, I kind of was, Western Michigan, I think, was like my second offer after I decommitted from Virginia. And while I was up there, I learned a lot about myself because I was away from my family. But I also learned who I was, and I know I'm a Florida boy, and I wanted to play football in Florida. Like I said, I didn't get the opportunity at first. I had to come walk on at Florida State. So going through the whole coming from being a scholarship guy and going through the walk-on process, I'm grateful for every opportunity that I get. I'm grateful for waking up every single morning. realizing how much of a great program this is, and we're going to get right back to that.
Want to say Anton?
You kind of mentioned it before, but playing a lot of different roles, how does that help you become more of a well-rounded player?
I feel like I can learn more about just the special teams aspect of it because one, I've never played it before, so I'm learning a lot. I learned a lot throughout the season. I'm obviously playing a new different position at tight end in this offense, and I just felt because as a quarterback you got to learn different types of defenses and everything else. But now I'm learning different types of fronts and everything else, understanding that. So I feel like it's just helping me grow as a person and helping my football IQ.
Going to Brendan?
You mentioned special teams. I'm fairly confident that you have the most snaps on special teams of anyone on the roster. I guess what do you take pride in that you've been able to contribute that much in that area this season?
I really take pride in special teams. From the moment Coach Norvell gave me the opportunity to play special teams, like I said, I told him I just wanted to contribute to the team, and in any way I can, that's what I wanted to do. And I didn't even know that I had the most snaps on special teams. So like I said, I'm just extremely grateful for the opportunity Coach Norvell gave me to be able to play.
Going to Ira?
Yeah, I was going to follow up on that. There was a play earlier this season where, like, coming down on kick coverage, you kind of threw a guy down, and then he came back and kind of chased you down after the play because he was frustrated, I guess, about what you did to him. How much do you enjoy coming down on kick coverage and those opportunities?
I honestly I hope every game that we get the opportunity to kick the ball off first because kickoff is our identity of the team. And he really emphasizes speed on our kickoff coverage. So running down there, it honestly just it's a great feeling running down on any field. It doesn't matter where it's at, but just running down there, hitting somebody, setting the tone for the defense to come out and get us a stop, come back on offense.
All right. Anything else for Wyatt? All right, thanks.
Thank you guys.